Breaking news. As of last week, there is a new COVID-19 vaccine that has been long in the making and ready to use. This vaccine has been developing for over a year now, and we are finally getting to see the results. The vaccine has been known to include side effects to people that are highly sensitive and have an abundance of allergies. The vaccine will be delayed in shipping times and delivery to all areas. And that is simply because of the high demand that this vaccine has.
Now, what do you think about that, Braeden?
I think that COVID is a joke and we need to reopen the economy so small businesses can continue to prosper. People are getting very sick of this virus, as am I. I am sick of wearing a mask everywhere I go. I hate walking into a restaurant with a mask on and then taking it off right away just to eat. Like, what's the point in that? That's like walking into a swimming pool and then pissing in it. So yeah, I mean, I'm really sick of it. I hate Zoom. I think we need to go back to school ASAP Rocky. Like, I can't focus during these Zoom meetings, and it's just bad psychologically too. Until 2 o'clock. Kids they can't keep this up. If we continue to shut down the economy, suicide rates will rise. And academically, especially for high school students, they will not do as well. We need in-person learning. People are becoming less social as this virus wears on. We need human interaction. It is not good for the general population of human beings to be on their phones and just not see people in person. It's a very interesting time in our society, and I believe that things need to make a change.
Now you hear, folks, from the news anchor Braeden Anderson as we continue through. As of December 17th, cases are on the rise, and about 100 people in the U.S. die a day due to COVID. Currently in Crow Wing County, there are about 600 cases as of the 15th, and even more as of today. Tim Walz, Minnesota State Governor, is trying to open up schools and events little by little. Schools will open starting with the young kids, then middle-aged kids, then high schoolers.
If you have any COVID symptoms, stay inside. And if you do travel out of the state, make sure that you quarantine for 2 weeks to ensure you don't have the virus and protect all of those around you. According to the CDC, age ranges from 65 and up are at extreme risk. And these people are recommended to wear a mask and protect themselves at all costs. The CDC announced that the U.S. had an increase of just over 300,000 deaths this year compared to years prior. 67% of these total deaths were from COVID-19, and a part of the other 33% has been either from suicide, intoxicated driving, or drug overdoses. The U.S. economy has also taken a toll from COVID-19, affecting the stock market, stores, businesses, and most importantly, gyms.
Now, folks, that is just something to be worried about these days. I mean, you just gotta watch yourself with this virus. It's just so insane. This virus really attacks your lungs, and you really just gotta be careful around those elderly senior citizens, and just be careful about yourself, and still rip the sled skis and stuff, but you still gotta boonk it. The CDC replied to many questions about whether masks work or not, And they replied with, masks may help prevent people who have COVID-19 from spreading the virus to others. The CDC recommends people wear face masks in public settings, especially when others are social distancing. In Minnesota alone, there has been a total of just under 5,000 deaths, and worldwide, there has been a total of 74.2 million cases, and 1.7 million of those cases resulted in death. The death rate of the virus doesn't compare to that of the Ebola virus or the Black Plague, but the threat is real and it needs to be put to an end.
The ingredients of the vaccine include mRNA, which is a smaller form of the virus, sodium chloride, potassium phosphate, and much more. Gyms, thankfully, will begin to reopen doors on the 19th in Minnesota, and other things like restaurants will open shortly after. As of right now, many countries in the world have lockdown restrictions to try to slow the spread of the disease.